The Epstein Files. I am Nurul Mostafa Kamal Zafari. I am the editor of TOT World and I need your support to grow the channel. And as the channel is your own voice with the motto around the globe among the communities. And that's why the channel requires your support to grow and to speak more in your own voice. The Epstein Files is now talk of the world, and it's a shameful memory of human conscience. And these files depict the darkest side of humanity. The humanity experienced many things in human memory, in our memory. There are many things. The humanity has seen the Roman civilization, conspiracies, and ups and downs. The human memories has seen the crusades. The human memories have seen two world wars. We have seen endemics and epidemics. We have seen famine, disasters, natural and human made. We have seen conspiracies in the countries. We have seen colonial powers have engulfed the peaceful nations and tortured them. We have seen the cross-border terrorisms. We have seen Islamic terrorism, Christian terrorism, Judaic terrorism. We have seen the crimes against humanity. We have seen genocide from Benin to the Holocaust. We have seen wars, we have seen conflicts, we have seen human trafficking, and we are experiencing many things. What's not? The human memory not only tells the good things we have achieved, but also the bad things we have done. And the Epstein Files is one of those bad human memories, what we have experienced as a humanity collectively. And it dictates that human conscience must not be confined in the statecraft, in the rule of law, but also beyond that. And that is human morality. Now, the question is being asked by sociologists, by criminologists, by jurists, by moral educationists, the educators, the teachers, the community leaders, the religious leaders, and across all philosophies, communities. It is a big question. Why human memory is filled with so many bad things and why we are failing collectively to make sure that humanity is in line with the conscience that has been given to us by nature, by God Almighty. And it is an impossible question to answer. And humanity should answer to this question. The Epstein Files does not only has shown the dark side of humanity, but also it is a big question mark on the fate of humanity. And humanity should respond to this question. The Epstein Files is a collection of files published by the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation of the USA, where Mr. Jeffrey Epstein has blackmailed international leaders, and the international leaders who were praised by us, followed by us, and they were engaged in so many dark activities. Even I cannot pronounce those things, as I do believe that humans should not look at these things from a perspective of enjoying those things, but also to to not allow the bad people to learn from it, so that they could design another bad program to engulf the humanity. I wish to talk about it from a perspective of how can we prevent in future? How can we really awake the humanity, the human conscience, so that we can have collective program, we can have collective endeavor to tackle such type of brutal tortures, brutal practices by our own fellow human person. The Epstein files has brought disasters to thousands, hundreds of thousands of families. And if we see the recent activities of Donald Trump, there are many experts and specialists who are critically pointing to Donald Trump that he has done the recent things like abducting the president, the sitting president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, threatening Greenland to occupy it, forming a peace board, threatening Iran for a military operation, just to divert the attention of the world to a different direction. Now, if we consider it, we can see many other things by many other people who are engaged in the malpractices and other bad things as per the Epstein files. They will do also many other bad things to divert the attention of their own group of people from the Epstein files. For example, if a religious leader who is engaged in the bad things in the published in the Epstein files, maybe he is doing other things, manipulating activities in his own group of people so that he can convert the attention of the people he is engaged with right now at present, so that people will not talk about the Epstein files, his connection with the Epstein files. So there are many hundreds of people who are really, really exposed through the Epstein files, and they are, who knows, they are doing the converting, the diverting activities, and these activities is also impacting a new group of people. For example, by abducting Nicolas Maduro, Donald Trump has tried to divert the attention. But what is the outcome? There are chaos in the national politics of Venezuela, and it impacts global order, especially in the field of trade and commerce, and also in regular business. In the name of narco war, Donald Trump has imposed more sanctions on the people of Venezuela, and also it impacts the regular trade and commerce of Cuba. So For me, from my side, the thing is not about Epstein files. The thing is that after the exposure of Epstein files, how many things are now done by the people who are exposed, and these bad things also now newly impacting the communities they are engaged, they are involved, or they are serving, or they are living in, and that is a very critical matter of concern. I don't know that national governments around the globe and the leaders, the business leaders, the community leaders, the religious leaders, the political leaders, they are also engaged in such type of activities. So there should be more rule of law. There should be more democratization. There should be more, uh, imposition of kind of restriction on illegal and illicit trade and commerce and also illicit movements. National governments has a responsibility to align with the principles of human rights, child rights, women rights, and also they need to be more aligned with rule of law. A rules-based order is newly needed right now. There should be check and balance in national system of ju- judiciary and also national system of commitment towards the international rules-based order, and also their compliance with the international treaties and charters that ensures human rights, women rights, child rights, rights of persons with disabilities, and also the leaders around the globe should come forward to ensure the rights of their own people, their citizens, and citizens should make sure that they are asking questions to the leaders and they make them the leaders to answer their questions. And it is only possible if a rules-based order is ensured and political leaders are asked to respond to the questions, the urgent questions of of ensuring rules-based order, and also the people who are exposed by the exposure of these files. National leaders and also nation states should come forward to ask questions to those people and to bring them to justice, and that is very urgent. Why? Because maybe those bad people still now they are engaged and they are also operating their bad activities. So the Epstein files is a call of duty, is an urgent call, and people who are in power they should come forward to respond to that question. Can you imagine how innocent children were tortured, how women has been tortured, how disadvantaged group has been brutally humiliated, how national rules has been breached, how people and their properties has been misused, how groups of people has been abused, how the innocent people has not been given chance to have a full flourished life, how innocent children has been denied their full rights to a free life. And if we do not ask the critical questions to the lawmakers, to the leaders, be they are international or national, if we don't ask them the critical question, if we don't call them again, if we don't make them respond to the question, the critical questions, the humanity will fail. And it will be a brutal collective failure. And we don't want to see another disaster. Thank you.